Jenna, and I'm here live with you on Sunday morning. It's well, not about, it is 11:14 in the morning. And I thought we would do another one of these Sunday chats because y'all seemed to like it so much last week. I'm having my protein shake. I missed I put my blender bottle in the dishwasher. So instead of hand washing it last night, so today I'm using a fork and mixing it up with a coffee mug. But that's okay, right? Anything that works. So how's everybody's Sunday morning going? Let me know in the comments if you are watching this live or on replay. I'm so happy to have you here. What was I going to start to talk about? So it's Sunday. It's Yarn Chit Chat. And today is about my projects that don't bring me joy and clearing them off the needles. So that way I can go ahead and get ready to start knitting Advent. First, one project that doesn't bring me joy anymore. I've been knitting this since February. I love the colorway. I love the design because it's just a basic crescent. But for some reason, it's not bringing me joy. I don't know. Maybe because I've already got another large shawl that I'm working on. Maybe that's why. Maybe two of the same type of shawl. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I used to do a lot of car knitting, but now I tend to get motion sick when I'm in a car driving. So, or riding in the car, not driving, riding in the car. So I tend to not knit while in a moving vehicle. So that's really cut down on my knitting time, it seems like. And tell me below what you do. Do you knit in the car? Can you do that? I used to, but I can't anymore. You might be able to hear Dave in the other room. He's twisting yarn. He's got the old power drill hooked up, and he's so funny. He took his drill, and well, we bought a drill just for it. It's not like he's using his workshop drill, but we bought a drill just for it. But he got like a hook and put it into the drill bit, and now he uses that to twist the minis. I've been twisting them by hand, but he's twisting them with the drill, and they come out super tight and good. They're awesome. They're like perfect. And then I'm sitting here hand twisting all my yarn, all my minis, and it's just like, ah. Oh, so Advents are shipping this week. Yay! Advents are shipping this week. I am going to be so happy to get them out the door to you as you are to receive them. So thank you very much if you purchased an Advent. I know Mad Cow Mandy is finalizing the pattern, and so that will be posted to the website in enough time for you guys to get it, and I can't wait for you to see it and tell me what you think of the pattern this year. I'm so excited for it. It's something I've wanted to do for a while, and it's totally different than I think most normal Advent patterns. I think you guys are going to love it. So, and it's a one size fits all. Yeah, it's a one size fits all. Anywho, you inside your Advent, you'll be receiving an insert card like you do every year, which will have the colorway names and numbers. And then it's also going to have a QR code for you to go to a website to download the pattern. So that's how you'll get your pattern. I'll also type it in. That way you can find it easier if you're more of a typer than a QR code person, because honestly, I just learned QR codes this year. Yeah, the tech, right? Oh my gosh. So I just learned QR codes this year. The tech. I'm trying to set up a TikTok shop, and I'm guessing it knows I'm, not 20. And so, yeah, shocker, I'm not 20. So I think it knows I'm not 20, so it won't actually let me set up a TikTok shop. It's like, lady, you're too old. You are too old, lady. You can't do this. Not allowed. Not allowed. If your idea of music is 80s hair bands, too old to set up a TikTok shop, right? So apparently I'm struggling with setting up my TikTok shop. I wanted to thank you guys for your loving on everything that Charley's been making. Oh my gosh, it is so wonderful. Thank you. she's been so excited. She's, we've got Charley's Corner on my store, and we're stocking it up, and we're uploading all of Charley's designs. She's an amazingly talented digital artist, and she loves creating cups. You should see all the cups in the closet. I mean, every day it's like she brings me another cup she made. I mean, it's wonderful, but it's like, oh my goodness gracious, do you know how many cups I have in here now? But I'm going to see if I can get a video of her without her knowing. Shh, don't tell Charley. I'm going to see if I can get one of maybe her back while she's um printing and sublimating. But it's amazing what they do for sublimation. I mean, it's just really kind of cool. I'm trying to go over to the chat. There we go. Okay. Hi, Wendy. How are you doing? What are you doing this Sunday morning? Oh, and I'm only live right now on YouTube. I am not live on Facebook. Sunday morning chats are just on YouTube. So you've got to be following me on YouTube to have the Sunday morning chit chat with me. But today we are talking more projects that don't bring me joy that I'm working on. So I need to clear the needles to bring something that gives me joy. And my working on your sample. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Yay! I can't wait to see how it turns out. I know it's going to be amazing. And Wendy's knitting a sample or crocheting a sample for me, because if y'all know, my crochet struggle is real. I can chain. I can single crochet. I can get to the end of the round, do the extra, and go back. I can keep doing that, but eventually my sides start doing this. I don't know. I know it's because I don't count right, and more practice. Just more practice is what I need. I Knitting Natty a few months ago in her membership, she did a learning to crochet class, and so I took it. And the first night I was good. I learned chain and single crochet, and I was rocking it. The second class we did double crochet and granny square. Guys, no. No. Wendy, I'm about 1/4 through the third skein. Oh, fabulous. Send me a picture if you would, Wendy. I'm dying to see it. Thank you. Oh, getting all the samples ready. Because I've got a lot of samples for the winter and for the shops. So a lot of these, Wendy's working on something that is going to be crochet and lacy, and is going to be for spring, because I believe it's in a Pima cotton. So it's going to be for the spring. So I gave her tons of time to work on it. She's like, when do you need it by? I'm like, 2025. That works for me, because it's a spring thing. But oh yes, okay, yep, I'm right. Yep, Pima cotton, and it's in pink. It's in pink. It's in a nice hot pink. So I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the fabric advent calendars. This will be the last year we're doing these fabric ones. Next year we're moving to like printed boxes, like magnetic close, fancy printed boxes. So if you don't want to see the fabric advent calendars that Dave made this year, close your eyes. Okay. 3, 2, 1, close. I'll tell you when you can open them. Okay. Oopsie, I have 2 of them here. Keep them closed. Sorry. Here we go. These are the fabric advent calendars that Dave made to go with the theme. And Dave's amazing. He learned how to sew 2 years ago, because you see the design? Look at that. Isn't that cute? And they got pockets up here. They got all these little pockets to fit the yarn bundles. It's adorable. So Dave learned how to sew a couple of years ago. because I ended up in a bind. I hired someone to make the fabric advent calendars, someone who is a professional sewer. And sadly, I had been working with this person before on other projects, and she completely dropped the ball and did not get me the calendars. And we were in a pinch. It was October, and I needed to. Oh, you guys can open your eyes now. Sorry, you guys can look again. I forgot to tell you. Let me just hide those because, yeah, y'all can look again now. Let me hide these. Okay. So, I had worked with her before, and I had no doubt she could do this. I mean, she's worked for me before. Well, this year I don't know what happened. That year she dropped the ball and couldn't get me the few hundred calendars that I needed. I mean, she had been working on them all year, but I don't know what happened. And so at the last minute, Dave was like, well, we've either got to hire somebody else to make these, which you're not going to find anybody in October to make a few hundred calendars for November. So, he's like, well, let me kick out the sewing machine, because I had a couple sewing machines, and I did quilting for a while. Here it is. I've got to go get this. I've got to clean this. It's got sticky all over it. There you go, stream of consciousness again, everybody. But I was using this as a desk blotter, and I had a desk pad over it for years. And now I'm going to clean it and hopefully be able to reuse it. But I used to do quilting, and that's about 10 years ago I did that, I think, with Moda fabric. I think that was, if you know, you know. Bonnie and something. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Bonnie and something fabric with Moda, I think. Bonnie and Camille? I don't know. So anyways, back to what I was saying. So Dave said, well, crack out the sewing machine. I'll give this a shot. And he did it. And bless his heart, and he tried. He saved the day. So our little homemade calendars, if you're getting this year's, this is our last year doing those that way. From now on, everybody will be getting boxes, even if they're yarn onlys, because right now only the people who get the full calendars are getting those, because Dave, there's no way I could ask him to do double or triple the amount of calendars he makes right now. So we're moving to boxes for next year, and they'll be nice, and they'll be pretty, and they'll be better, and they won't be so homemade looking. Although if you like homemade, which I do, then these work out perfect. But yeah, we're moving. Hi, Dave. You want to stop in and say hi real quick? I'm just having a chit chat with everybody. Hi. Say hi, Dave, to everybody. What?
Hi.
We were just talking about your Advent fabric calendars that you made.
Oh, well, in that case.
Well, I can't show them again because.
So, we were talking about me.
Yeah, we were talking about you, love.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Yep, I repurposed the one from last year for an Advent this year. Exactly. You can repurpose them, and you can, what they're great is to use for put a like for kids or something, or for your significant other, and to drop little daily things into.
Organizing your collection of salt and pepper shakers. Everybody has one of those, right?
Yeah.
Or those little spoons.
Mm-hmm. Actually, my aunt did. She had a collection of salt and pepper shakers. You remember T?
I do.
Yeah. She had a collection of salt and pepper shakers.
If, like me, you like to collect little condiment packets from random restaurants, ketchup, mustard, mayo.
No.
Those are the easy ones, but sometimes you get jellies. Marmalade is like the holy grail. You can organize those in them.
Yeah. She did have a collection of salt and pepper shakers from when she traveled. And so when she
use it as a placemat.
When she passed, I inherited those. And so yeah, I've got really cool tchotchke salt and pepper shakers, I think up in the garage or the attic I think they're in the attic from 1950s and 1960s, Howard Johnson stops in different places while she was out traveling. But yeah, I was showing everybody the fabric advent calendar, Dave. and telling them this is going to be the last year that you are going to be doing them because
Yeah,
we're moving the
so
boxes.
basically they're being discontinued, which means they will be collector's items starting next year.
Mm-hmm.
You can start putting them on eBay, make some
Yep.
cash.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or, use them to organize your jewelry, or, you're knitting. Oh, you put stitch stoppers and organize your stitch stoppers. You could fill them in the middle of the summer and roll it up. And then, this is a good idea. Fill them in the middle of the summer, roll them up, store them. And then when you start decorating for Christmas for this year, or your holidays or whatever, you can go ahead and open it back up, hang it up, and give yourself gifts every day because you won't remember what you packed in the middle of the summer.
and you are worth it. Remember that.
Yes. I mean, hey, who else is going to buy you gifts besides yourself, right? I've already gotten my Christmas gifts from me to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I picked them out. I ordered them.
I like to call it outsourcing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I brought in a subject matter expert for that.
Yes, he did. So one of the things I have to do is find knitting needles. I have to find some needles because I want to get, actually, these might work. So earlier I was talking about projects that don't bring me joy anymore. This is one of them. Like I was saying, this needle would probably work because the next project I'm doing, I need a nice big needle for. So I think that'll do. I think that'll do.
Big as in long or big as in a large gauge?
Large gauge. I need it to be, I need at least like a 7, and that's a 7.
Oh, okay. That looks pretty small to me, but I don't know much about needles.
No, well, these are small. Well, these aren't all that small. These are small. See how thin that is? Yeah. Okay.
I thought that's how big the other one was.
And then see how thick this one is.
Oh, yes. Now I see the difference.
Yep.
I needed the comparison to determine that.
So that's a great idea. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea too. Thanks, Wendy. So, yeah, brain fart for a second there. So tomorrow's Veterans Day. And so I wanted to say a big thank you to everybody who served and everybody who is, had to put aside their family and their life in order to let their spouse, significant other, family members serve, because you also gave a lot. And just to say thank you guys, because, it is Veterans Day tomorrow, which I can't believe it's already Veterans Day. And Christmas is in a little over a month and a half. And this year, Tyler is really excited for Christmas. He's like, oh, I want to do this and this and this and this and this and this. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
We just put up our seasonal wreath.
Well, we put up the fall. We're putting up the fall wreath. We'll change it after Thanksgiving for the Christmas wreath. But yeah, I decided to do a fall wreath this year. But where was I going with all of this stuff? I don't know anymore. Guys, pull me back in. Wendy, what was I talking about? I see we got a few other people online here with us today. Go ahead and say hi and go ahead and tell us who you are in the chat if you want to. Ask questions, chit chat away. Or if you're catching this later on replay, let me know. Put that in the chat with hashtag replay. I am loving these Sunday morning just chats because it's just nice, catching up with what's going on in the world, catching up with what's going on in my world, in my life, talking about your next project. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Thanks, Wendy. So my next project, I'm going to be doing the doing the Advent yarn with it. Oh, and I can't say that yet, can I? No. Can't say that yet. Meredith and I have been planning what the 2025 annual knit along project is going to be. I'm excited. I can't really say much about it. It's going to be awesome. She and I were both thinking about it. And I went ahead, and then she went ahead and mentioned it. I was like, you were reading my mind. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And so it's nothing we've done before. And all I'm going to say is worsted will be added to the club yarn this year for 2025. Worsted's going to be added. Another thing is I might add MCN, merino cashmere nylon sock yarn to the club this year. I've got to see, but I might be doing that. Because everybody's been loving the MCN when I've been including them in the special bundles. So I may be doing that. I guess that's pretty much about it. Tell me, you guys, what you're doing this Sunday morning. Nightingale Crochet. Hello, just listening. Had to work last night. Oh, did you have to work late? Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry. Do you have, Nightingale, are you on East Coast or West Coast? And just listening's fine. Believe me, I can sit here and talk to myself for a couple of hours. That's not a problem. I can sit here and keep myself entertained for a while.
I can sit here and talk to other people for a couple of hours. The problem is it ends up just me talking to myself because they all leave.
They all end up leaving. Yeah. Yep. They clean my glasses. So Dave, what were you working on before you came in?
I'm twisting yarns.
He's twisting yarns. Yeah.
Minis.
I've got him in the other room twisting yarns.
Twisting minis.
Cause like I said, Advents are shipping this week. So I'm gonna send out an email later today that first will go DKs and it'll be full Advents, and then your Dave is just as funny as mine, Dave. It must be with the name, right, Wendy? Yep, worked a graveyard shift. I live in Middle Tennessee. Oh, hospital graveyard? Oh, that's horrible. Yeah. Oh, goodness.
That might not be horrible.
Well, that's true. Maybe you like the graveyard shift. I was up till 3 a.m., so maybe you're like me and you're a night owl.
You work all of the shifts.
I work all of the shifts, yeah.
She's an 18-hour a day gal.
Yeah, pretty much.
And she didn't have to do a residency.
So, we are shipping, and so DK full Advent will go first. DK yarn only will go next. Sock full Advent will go third. Sock yarn only will go fourth. Worsted full Advent, and then worsted yarn only. And that is going to be the shipping order. And now that I realize that tomorrow is Veterans Day, I don't know if the mail is going to be coming tomorrow to pick up. Probably not, because it's a federal holiday. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about it being the trash people not coming.
They take every holiday off,
which is a shame because we have a lot of trash outside, with all the moving. But so that's going to be the order. By Friday they should all be shipped. Well, by Friday they will all be shipped. Factory 7 p.m. till 7:30, but I was able to get off at 4 a.m. in an hour drive home. Oh my Lord, goodness. 7 p.m. till 7:30.
That's more than just night shift.
Yeah, that's like
half a day.
That's 12 and a half hours. Oh my, and then an hour drive home. So that assumes you have an hour drive there. Oh my goodness, Nightingale. Oh. Yeah.
That's a hard-working person.
That is a hard-working person. You are. That is a long day. It's a lot of work. So, wow. So yeah, everything will be shipped. Orders for Grinch are going to close tonight because I've got to order the yarn, dye it, and get that ready for 12/1. Club yarn is here and being dyed. And then I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. I'm working on a new Christmas Eve cast on box. Thinking I might do that. 12 days of Knitmas are coming up, where I'll have a special item every day of first 12 days of December, and then they'll all be held. If you order each day, they'll all be held and then packaged together and shipped. And then if you end up buying something here and here and here, then your postage will get refunded for the overage postages. But if you hit the $50 threshold, your entire postage will get refunded. So you won't be paying $5 shipping on this item and then $5 shipping on the next item, and they'll all get scrunched together.
So does that mean no matter how many things you buy, they all get shipped at the end
to
save
on December 12th to save on shipping?
Makes sense.
Yeah. And
mix and match.
Yeah. And then so it'll be a special deal every day. Email subscribers will get first call. They'll be getting an email every day, December 1st through 12th at 7 o'clock in the morning, telling them what the deal for the day is. And then after that, at noon, it'll go on social medias. So if you are, sorry, I'm just looking at Dave in the mirror, in the camera. So if you, so if you are an email subscriber, you'll find out at 7. If you are a social media follower, then you'll find out at noon, and hopefully there'll be some left for you. Who knows? So if not, sign up for my email list. Let me think, what else is there? If you're an annual subscriber, you will be getting an email asking you if you want to renew your annual subscription. Once I get the marbles out of my mouth, annual subscription. And then on Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, I will be doing an opening for annual subscribers. So that'll be coming, which you'll get a free bonus mini. So at the end of the year, you'll have 12 extra minis for paying in advance for 1 full year. So it's a deal. If you buy the Yarn Club, every single month anyways, you might as well pay the $450 or whatever it is in advance. Don't hold me to that number. I don't remember exactly what it is.
And they are coordinated minis, the extra mini that you get. It's not some random mini.
I don't pull it off the shelf and just throw it in. It's dyed to coordinate. So if you buy the club every month and you can afford to pay in advance, you might as well and get a bonus mini every month. That way at the end of the year, you have half of an advent. So you get an extra mini, and I don't have to worry about chasing people down every month for their payments.
Win-win.
It's a win-win.
Symbiosis.
It's a win-win. Hey, this is me real and raw. This is what you get on a Sunday morning Yarn Chit Chat. You get him and you get me raw.
Southern Skeins, unscripted.
Exactly. Oh, I put a new logo.
Because who could ever write this stuff?
I did a new intro video, Dave. I'm going to show it to you afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It loads automatically in place.
So we're almost professional-ish.
We're almost professional-ish. I've had a video for a while, but it had our old Gmail email address from like 7 years ago before I went .com.
So shameful.
I know. So I figured I better update it because it's giving people the wrong email address.
Yeah, that might be. That doesn't scream professionalism.
No, that doesn't. That doesn't.
Like somebody having a phone number.
I just heard a door shut. Who was that?
That was Ty.
Oh, that was Ty. Okay.
It's like somebody having a phone number on their Google page, and the one where you search Google and it pops up on the side, says here's how to get in touch with them, and it's wrong.
Don't forget, you can shop Bespoke Rabbit if you want to in person, if you're a Tallahassean or in the area.
Until the end of the year. Yes,
and that's when they're closing. And then you can also hurricane update now. Seriously, we have a hurricane coming. No, please don't.
It's not allowed. It's outside for.
Okay, I'm looking real quick. Okay, never mind. It's in the Gulf.
Well, that's not good. That's in our backyard.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess not. I have no idea.
You know what? We'll follow up on that.
Oh, there's Charley.
Outside of
Charley.
Oh, I was trying to tiptoe by.
Yeah, no. See, she's.
You don't have to go on camera because I know you don't like to go on camera. But this is Charley if she wants to go on camera.
No, I'm okay.
She's okay. She is the creative genius behind Charley's Corner. And she's an amazing, amazing graphic designer who doesn't want to be on camera.
She just made our wreath.
Yes, she just made our wreath. Let's see. I have to pay monthly so I can save it for the Advents. I totally get it, Wendy. Totally get it. So Charley is the creative genius and master designer behind all the stuff on Charley's Corner on our website. And I put it all out there because, I have a following. And her following is just starting to grow. And so we want to get her out to as many people as we can. She's right there. She's making sure she stays off camera. There's Remy. So Remy's on camera. I don't know where Mally
So I
is.
forget, he was chief happiness officer. What is he now? Besides personal bather?
Apparently chief licking officer.
He's my personal bather.
Yeah.
Him our king of kisses.
Mm-hmm.
King of kisses.
King of breaking my damn leg.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
pay him in Spanx.
Yeah. So believe me, no dog is harmed during the filming of this video.
Oh, we love fun days. Fun days are the best.
Yeah. So so Charley has these amazing cups and everything like that, and I'm so excited to have her having things on the store. And so if you're looking for Christmas cups, or she has some yarn cups she's designed. Oh, you can see her hand right there.
Oh no!
She says the internet's full of weirdos. She
My
can't
tiny
see
baby
any of
hands.
Okay, Wendy's asking that maybe you can wave at the camera with your arm only.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I just have tiny baby hands.
Oh, you just saw her eye.
This is my glasses.
Oh, you just got a glimpse of Charley.
I have librarian glasses. I don't have my cute glasses on, so.
Yeah, she
Oh,
wears nerdy girl glasses.
she wears nerdy girl glasses. So, anyways, I'm trying to give her a little bit of a help and a start by having her things on my website. So, anyways, LVO. I guess that's about it. I've been rattling you guys' ears off for 31 minutes and 26 seconds. I don't know. I think I called you, and as you were walking down
Yeah,
the
that's
hall.
all. Well, you tried to go by without being noticed.
Yeah, you tried. It didn't work. Tried to be
I
sneaky.
gotta get back to twisting.
You've got to get back to twisting.
Probably bring this here hound with me.
Shut the door, please.
Will do.
That way we can keep the outside noise out. So anyways, thank you so much for all the support you've given my business this year. We have grown immeasurably, and we are still family owned and operated and run out of, as you can see, this room. And there's Mally. Hi, Mally.
I forgot the box bag
Oh, there you go.
that I originally came for.
At least you didn't touch my Pepsi Zero over there. But we are still running out of, my house, and I love it. And everything's still all dyed and packed and shipped and designed and everything by us. So thank you so much. I love the fact that we've been able to grow some this year, and it's been wonderful. And I just really like the fact that I'm trying to keep hand-dyed yarn accessible and affordable. I'm trying to do that. So thank you guys. I know I had to put in a shipping fee recently. If you hit $50, then I give you the free shipping, and subscriptions always ship free. But with the post office just raising rates all the time, and love the subscription boxes. I look forward to it every month. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. And with the post office raising prices 3 times a year this year, and they're about to raise them again in January, there's sometimes, somebody placed an order for like a pin, and I'd spend as much money paying for shipping as I was that was the value of the pin. So I had to implement some sort of a minimum. But anyways, I just want to thank you guys for being here and being a huge support since 2016 when we started. And thank you. It means the world to me to be able to stay home and do this and everything like that. So thank you. Anyways, thank you to all who served. Thank you for all that gave the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you to your families for all that gave the ultimate sacrifice to our country. We honor you on Veterans Day, and yeah, great. Now I'm going to tear up because now I'm like, being emotional about the veterans. But thank you. We are the land of free because you are the brave. So thank you. Anyways, have a great Sunday, everybody, and I will talk to you next Sunday about the same time. I'm liking the 10:30, 11 o'clock thing. So catch me next Sunday, 11 o'clock Eastern. And hopefully by then I'll be having a party because Evans will be totally out the door, hopefully midweek. That's the goal. I have a crew here. Charley and Tyler and me and Dave, and we are finishing up the Advents, and we are getting them out the door. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're watching this on replay, drop me a line in the comment box and say hi. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to hopefully do my live on Thursday. So you can catch me twice a week, Thursdays around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And then Sundays at 11. And then once Advent hits, I will be doing, I should be doing daily. I say that every year. I'm going to do daily vlogs and I'm going to do daily unveilings. And then something always happens and messes up my schedule and I never end up doing them daily. I do them for like a week and then it like ends. So hopefully this year, cross your fingers, hopefully this year, guys, hold me accountable. This year, I'm hoping to get through and do all 24 days, 25 days. I guess that's about it. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for sitting here and listening to me do stream of consciousness for 35 minutes and having Dave online and Charley, and you got to see her eye. I'm planning on doing Vlogmas again this year. Wendy, throw your link in the chat so people who aren't following you can follow you, please. That way they can. Wendy has a YouTube and she's amazing, and so follow her if you're not already following Crafty Wendy. I can't even talk. If you're not already following Wendy, you should do so. And I think she's hopefully going to throw her link in the chat, and that way you guys can follow her too. And if anybody else out there has a YouTube or a store and you want to throw your link in the chat, throw your link in the chat. We're all here to support each other, right? Okay. So just found your Instagram and started following you. Thank you, Nightingale. I appreciate that. Everybody have a good day. Wait a minute. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Yeah, it's Mally. She's breathing. When Mally sleeps, that's how she sounds, except when she gets into really deep sleep, then it's a really loud snore. Can you hear that? I miss doing YouTube. Just don't have any time at the moment. Believe me, I know. I'm sporadic with it myself, Nightingale. I have to, like remind myself to do it. And today I almost wasn't. But I'm like, no, I like these Sunday chats. I like just sitting down with y'all and just chatting. So remember, if something that you're knitting doesn't give you joy, like this for some reason for me, even though I love the color, then get rid of it. Frog it. It's okay. Give yourself that permission to just say, you know what? You're not giving me joy right now. It's okay. I have a cowl that I've been working on now fixing because I dropped some stitches in it a couple years ago. I have not even fixed it. I will eventually, just haven't. And that's okay. That's really okay. So, we can hear Dave twisting again. So I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. And thank you very much. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday and a happy Veterans Day. And, can you see her? There she is. There she is. Can you see her right there? That's my Mally Bean. She's right there. She's chief snorer in this operation. She follows me around like crazy. She's just amazing. She is just totally, totally amazing. She is the most, when you couldn't think of a more loyal dog. She is just everywhere. And when I come home, she's just like, jumping up and down. She doesn't like jump on me, but she like jumps like there's springs on her feet up and down. She bounces to say hi. Yep, I did a call the midwife blanket with that color and it turned out beautifully. Oh, good. Yeah, this color. I love the color. I really do. I don't know. Right now, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's I'm using too small of a needle. And maybe that's why, because it's not having the drape this one's having. I'm not really sure. Ooh. If I finish this, then I can clear these needles for my next project because these are bigger. I think I just figured out my solution. I got to finish the shawl. This one, the blue one. So I can clear the needles because the needles are bigger gauge because, you know, I never know where anything is half the time. So this is like part of my storage. The rest of my storage is in the storage unit and in the dye studio. So, so yeah, lots of stuff around here. But again, yes, Nightingale, thank you. Happy Veterans Day to everyone who served. Yes. Thank you so much for all of those. Mine does the same thing. She definitely does not act like she'll be 11 in January. Oh my goodness. Yeah, mine just turned 6 2 days ago, and we had a little mini celebration for her. Dave and I, like, you know, grilled her a burger and like, here you go, Mally. Because, you know, gotta be careful what dogs eat. But she was a puppy mill dog. By the time we got her when she was 2, she had already had a couple litters, and we got her from the Humane Society. I was at a craft fair one day and didn't even want to go to the craft fair. Totally didn't even want to go to the craft fair that day. It was a Saturday, and Dave's like, let's take at the time all we had was Remy. And he's like, you know, let's go ahead and go to the craft fair. And we were walking around, and we turned a corner to go down the next row. And seriously, it was like love at first sight. I zeroed right in and saw her, and she had this little green Adopt Me bandana on. And the Humane Society had like 3 dogs there. And she stared at me across the parking lot, across the street from, you know, the ups and downs and everything to go through traffic. She stared at me. We just like locked eyes. I'm serious. It'd be like a Hallmark movie. We just locked eyes and just like totally, you know, that was it. And I just made a beeline for her. And her name was Mallory. And so we kept Mallory because she was already 2. And we for some reason we have a habit of ending our pets' names in a Y sound. So we call her Mally, like Remy. Before that it was Joey and Callie and Mandy and Bootsy. So Ruby, Bobby, Luggy. We still have Luggy and Bobby and Remy and Mally now. But we all the dogs I had in my adult life have been rescues. Yep, so same with ours. Yeah. And so Mally had, by the time she was 2, 2.5, she had given up. Yours is Lexi. Oh, that's a sweet name. I like that. She and it's a bulldog, pit bull. What kind is yours, Wendy? So Mally had already had a few litters, and so she was being rehomed. She had been given to the Humane Society, and we saw her, and that was it. I just was like, she's mine. I'm hers. And she came home with us, and she's a pit bull too. Yep. You know, I think with pit bulls, it's all how they're raised. To me, at least with mine, because Mally is the sweetest, gentlest, kindest thing. Now, she's gonna bark if you're approaching the house and she doesn't know you. She is gonna bark, and she's and everything like that. She's all bark and no bite. That's the problem with Mally. She is just gonna love on somebody. But yeah, pit bulls are just the sweetest. They really can be. Now, not all of them. I think it is nurture versus nature with pit bulls. Absolutely. Yep. Because my son has a pit bull. Charley and Tyler have pit bulls, and they are just. I think it's just how they. If you love them and nurture on them and love on them, they're gonna love on you back too. Because she is the most cuddliest thing I've ever known. But anyways, it's now been 43 minutes and 50 seconds. I really am going to say goodbye to you now because I've got to go twist yarn and get back to work. So thank you everybody who served. Thank you to all the families, and thank you to everybody who gave the ultimate sacrifice and weren't able to come home to your family. They were known as the nanny dog. See, I don't know why pit bulls have gotten a bad rap. I think it's the way that people have been raising them, probably. But thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody who served, and the families who served, and the people who made the ultimate sacrifice. You know, thank you. So happy Veterans Day to you. Happy Veterans Day to everybody else. And I will talk with you later. See you on Thursday. Bye.